Hi, this morning's request was hips and lower back. So I'm going to do a short practice all lying on the ground. You might want something to rest your head on, and at the end you might want a pillow for resting your legs over. So let's begin. Starting on your back, coming down into semi-supine. Take a few moments to let the body settle. Maybe a little fidget. Check in with how are you feeling today. Maybe take a short body scan, just noticing the back of the head on the ground, shoulders, pelvis, whether your legs are touching the ground or your feet. Maybe you want to place your hands on your rib cage and check in with your breath. You're not really trying to change it right now, just noticing the breath moving into the body and the breath moving out of the body. And if you like, you could start to make the exhalation just a little bit longer. So you don't have to count anything. See if you can just allow for a little longer exhalation, if that feels comfortable. And then you exhale a little bit longer. You might notice a sinking feeling or feeling the ground beneath you just a little bit more, so the body feeling the support of the ground. So bringing the knees in towards your chest, taking the arms wherever they feel comfortable, and taking a little gentle rock from side to side, waking up the body. Place the hands on the knees and start to take some small circles. So it's not about pressing or straining or trying to get any clunks or clicks in the lower back. It's about taking a few movements here. So you're allowing the legs to be guided around by the hands, seeing if you can connect into the head of the femur, so the head of the thigh bone and the hip sockets, making some small circular movements. You can change direction. And then placing one foot on the ground, then the other. Might want to have a little fidget. Sometimes that can feel nice. And taking your hands onto your abdomen, onto your tummy. And I want you to see if you can visualize a clock face on your abdomen. So the belly button is 12 o'clock. The pubic bone is 6 o'clock. The left hip bone is 3 o'clock and the right is 9 o'clock. And we're going to start by tilting up and down. So as you move the tailbone down, there'll be a space in the lower back. And as you lift the tailbone up, there's a gentle flattening of the lower back. So backwards and forwards. Taking your time. See if you can stay connected to your feet on the ground. So it's not a big tuck or a big tailbone down, extension. You're doing nice small movements. And then you're going to go from left to right. So from 3 to 9. So you're trying not to get the legs kind of moving too much here. It's about just thinking about tilting from side to side. And then back to center. And then we're going to go around the clock. So we're going to go from 12 till 3, 3 to 6, 6 to 9, and 9 to 12. See if you can hit all the numbers between 1 and 12. And it doesn't always feel possible. Sometimes you feel like you're skipping spaces or places. Might feel a little bit clunky, but this is just a small movement. Small pelvic clock. And then the other way. So it might feel a little bit more unfamiliar to go anti-clockwise. And then back to center. You don't want to take a twist, so just let the legs move from side to side. Head might want to move in the opposite direction. And then back to center again. And you're going to cross the right leg over the left knee, so into a full cross position. So figuring out where does it feel comfortable for the ankle or the lower leg to be. If it feels too constricted, you can walk the standing leg away, so the left leg away. And then you're going to take your left hand, place it on the inner thigh of your right leg. And it's about meeting the hand and the leg meet with resistance. So you're pushing into another. So hand into the leg, leg into the hand. And you're going towards your left shoulder. Gently push and release. Think about how much effort. So we don't want 100% effort here. Think about maybe about 15, 20%. So that's a press and a release. So doing as many as it feels comfortable. Don't have to do too many. Maybe 5 or 6. So remember pressing, so you're resisting, pressing into the leg, leg into the hand. Take a pause. Then you're going to take the right hand on the outside of the right thigh. And you're going to think about pressing away to the corner of the room. So hand on the outside of the thigh, same thing, pressing the thigh into the hand into the thigh, so the leg isn't moving. So I think 15, 20% effort. Press and release. Take a little pause, check in, is there any other areas that we're trying to help, maybe the neck or the shoulders. You can give them a little fidget before you start the other side. Cross the left leg over the right knee, find where does it feel comfortable. Taking the right hand to the inside of the left thigh. And you're gently going to press the hand into the thigh into the hand, as if you're going towards your right shoulder, but you're not moving anywhere. Check in with your effort. Then you're going to switch. Take your left hand to the outside of your left thigh. So you're going to the other corner of the room, pressing the leg into the hand into the leg. So gentle press and release. Sometimes it can feel harder pressing it away. Take a pause. You can draw your knees in towards your chest. Rock from side to side. You can make a bigger rock. Maybe the head turns in the other direction. Kind of enjoy that rocking motion. Always love to rock from side to side. It feels good. Then you're going to take a few moments to pause, to rest in Shavasana. You can grab your pillow, pop it underneath your legs, get comfortable, or you could just stay in semi-supine with the feet on the ground if you like, and come into constructed rest, which is legs a little bit wider and knees together. So you've got a couple of options there. Take a moment. Come back to the ground again, to that pause, and notice. Have a little check-in with those body parts, from head, shoulders, pelvis, legs and feet. Take your hands onto your torso. Take a few moments to follow the breath. Breath flowing into the body. Breath flowing out. And then take your focus away from the breath. Allow yourself to pause here in Shavasana for as long as you feel comfortable. So maybe for about 5 minutes or more if you have the time to do so. Sometimes it's nice to set a little timer so you know you've had your 5 or 10 minutes. Settling in.